Hi and welcome to the Market Alert for Monday, the 2nd of November 2020. So Friday's headline is Shocktober, stocks suffer worst pre-election plunge in history. And no doubt there's more of this to come over the next few days. As with this headline, Wall Street braces for terrifying risk, a 20% plunge in just a few days. I don't know who wins or loses to create this, but definitely the most fractious, contested US election in history, so it's going to be interesting to see what the outcome of this is on Wednesday morning when we get the first initial look at the results. So let's have a look at Friday. Now, on Friday I wanted to show you a couple of other trades that I did where I'm working on the new signals, one producing 88 points and one 100 points. And for some unknown reason, it's not recorded. I've got bits of it here, and what I was doing was going to show you how I use this is the Dow 1 minute chart, how I use this in conjunction with the German DAX to do this trade from the DP all the way down to here. I will show you the ticket with the profits on. But really annoyed about this because as the market unfolded in the 1 minute chart in the Dow, I was able to use this to stick with the DAX even though prices closed back above the 5-bar moving average here. But unfortunately I haven't got it, and I haven't got the morning either. I've just got bits of it, and then it doesn't, there's no more. I don't know what happened, whether it's a computer glitch or what. So really annoyed about this. So the only thing I can do is just have a review of what happened, which I don't like to do. As you know, I like to record it and then review it on a bar by bar basis because it means a lot more. You can see what's going on, and I don't like hindsight in this sort of sense. But there's no choice today, unfortunately. So after recording the alert on Friday, the market traded up to the low and then made its way back down to this BRN. Before the market opens, we see them test down to the left, and then prices, you can see the buying coming into the market and prices moving higher all the way up to the 200 MA. Prices go through the 200 MA and all the way up towards the DP level, which is what you'd expect as we'd had 3 days to the downside. And again, as I've mentioned many times before, they'll want the market back above the previous day's low, and en route they have to get above the 200 bar moving average, and then eventually prices stop at the DP level. And between this we had some signals. Now this one here actually traded down to the first target scalp. If I just draw this in, and I've actually got a screenshot of this. Just click here, you'll see it traded beyond the scalp, but you see the buying came into the market, increased there, came off the lows, that type of price action that I've spoken about for a long time now as well, and then prices reversed. We then saw a potential buy signal, prices moved higher, and then unfortunately came back and took the market out. I had to have a shakeout before it could move up to the DP level, and this again raises the question, because of the increase in volatility at the moment, of reducing the bet per point and moving the stop lower, because we know that we've got some buying down at this level because the trade here traded down to the the BRN level, came off the lows, the volume increased and then moved to the upside, and this is a lot better area to actually consider putting a stop in. However, given the current settings, this trade was taken out, but then the profits recovered in this one as prices traded up to the DP level. Notice at the DP level we have this price action where we've got huge selling pressure here, and the market then becomes sideways. We then, just before the close, have a potential sell, which is then picked up at the support to the left, where the market had its last move to the DP, or just above the DP and the BRN. So we've got selling here. This is a very important bar here because you've got the resistance to the left as well, and we've got some resistance here. So as it was a miserable morning, I sat at the desk looking at the price action, and we had this huge rally straight out of nowhere. You can see them buying into the market here, 2 buying bars, and then we got the selling pressure back to the resistance to the left. The market then traded sideways, and then we had further potential weakness, which is seen here. And then I thought, well, I'll do a short trade here. So what I did was have a take profit target in, which was down at this level. And you'll see on the contract note that the market traded down to. I left the desk. I moved the stop to break even, left the desk and see what had happened. See if it came back down to this area, because this area here is where all of the buying came in to move the market from what was already on the short side. And then I came back and saw that it was taken out. Then in the afternoon we had all sorts of news as well, which again is so frustrating because some of these trades aren't trades. So this is why I like to record it, so we can go through it as it actually happened. But it is what it is. Like I say, I'm really irritated by this. But anyway, the market moved lower. Let me just go to the news for Friday. Just one second. So on Friday we had news at 1:45 and the revised UOM. I don't know where this came from, because that wasn't there on Friday when I looked at the Forex Factory and recorded the market alert. That's interesting. So we had the news out at 2 p.m. and 1:45, which again is not highlighted on the chart because obviously it's past. So here you've got 13:46. This is on the news. The market then rallies, and then we've got the other news at what was it? If I had a brain this morning, that'd be dangerous. Yeah, 2 o'clock, 1400. So the other signal here, this one is the one news item. This is the second news item, and then we're ready for the short trade. And again, you've got this movement back up to the DP level, the DP, the daily pivot, where the market has struggled over the last 3 previous days as prices have rallied up to this and then reversed and moved lower. So this is the trade that I was talking about in the intro that I actually did, but held on to this all the way through down to this area. And I wanted to show you why I was able to hold it down to here, but unfortunately I can't. So let me just bring this in here. Let me see if I can explain the rationale behind it and why I stuck with it. If we come to here, it was around about here where I actually got out. The range of the bar started to narrow, and in the Dow this was also down. If I can just bring this up, no, I can't see. It was down to the low. There you go. The Dow was at the day's low, whereas, and also here we were heading towards that low as well. So as the Dow was finding support at the low, I decided to exit. That was the strategy. And then you can see from there, prices reversed and moved back to the upside. And again, the contract note is on the screen to actually see. So anyway, let's move forward to overnight, see where things are as we head into the US election this week. It's going to be a lot of volatility. There could be a change in the spreads, margins and all sorts, depending what happens as well, so keep this in mind. Also, you will need to change the times today. It's no longer 1:30 in the afternoon, we go back to 2:30 because the US has gone off daylight savings, back to winter hours now. So you need 14:30 to 1600. Make sure you click apply and then make sure you save it in the workspace as well. So overnight prices above the DP were back below the 200, still above the DP, back above the 200, heading towards the high and close of Friday according to this. And here we can see in the daily chart prices are finding support. You can see the buying there, an increase in volume coming off the lows and coming off the 62% retracement that was drawn in the daily chart on Friday as well. So just going back, let's have a look, see where we are. Heading towards the close, the high. I'm going to bring the market up before the US election then, before they drop it. Who knows? But what I would do is this high here is the last sort of one that sits above the rest. You've got this low, so I would be inclined to just draw from there to there just to see where we could move back to if prices take out Friday's high. That would be the first target there, 11,856. So we'll keep that in there for the DAX. So yeah, at the moment price is moving to the upside. How long? We could have a reversal off this with uncertainty as well. Let's have a look at the implied volatility. This dropping off slightly on Friday as the market hit the low in the Dow mid-afternoon, and then prices were brought back. But still on the bearish side, no doubts about that, and the same here with the color-coded version as well. So still bearish as the markets we haven't seen a doubling of the implied volatility yet, so that would be around 40% for this market. News this week, I just need to reset this. Let's have a look. Today we've got ISM manufacturing 9:30 for the UK, and then the US at 3 p.m. But let's have a look for the rest of the week, get a feel for what we've got coming. Obviously the big event this week is the election. Wednesday we've got ADP, non-farm, and then Thursday, what have we got? Lots on Thursday, a lot on Thursday. EU forecasts, Bank of England again, Bank of England, official bank rate. A lot on Thursday for the UK. Unemployment claims standard, FOMC is Thursday of this week, which is unusual. Fed funds rate, it's because of the election on Tuesday. FOMC press conference as well, quarterly one. Wow, it could be a lot of volatility this week. And then Friday we're finishing off with non-farm payrolls as well. So a really busy week news-wise, and a lot of volatility as well. And then of course in the UK, we're now locked up again from Thursday as well. Which is going to have a major impact. Yesterday, lots of people out panic buying. You just can't make this crap up anymore. But yeah, interesting. And I was sitting chatting yesterday with my wife about this. And so what's going to be interesting is that this particular lockup actually is during the Black Friday sales that we would normally have, which is the Friday after Thanksgiving, which is the third week of November. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens around that time as well, whether it all shifts online. But the lunacy that we saw yesterday at IKEA and all of these other places is not going to happen, because we will be locked up during this Black Friday one. So it'll be an interesting one to see what happens. Okay, that will do it for this one. Let's see how the markets kick off in the futures market at 7 a.m. It's 6:39 at the moment, and we're seeing prices moving to the upside as I conclude this edition of the Market Alert. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.